Hi, I'm Rashmi from Just Tutors, and today we are going to learn about fertilization. In this lesson here we have two topics. The first is fertilization and the second is Viviparous and Oviparous animal. So before proceeding any one of this subtopic, we have some pre-assessment question. In pre-assessment we have few incomplete sentences which you have to complete with your knowledge of the prior topic. So give a proper attention on every sentence before completing it. You can find the answers of the given statement in the right hand side of the slide. After completing the sentences by your own, you can match your answers from the given correct answers on the slide. Proceeding further, and we have our first slide which talks about fertilization. The process where fusion of male and female gametes take place is called fertilization. In our previous video, we have talked about what is male and female gamete and how importantly they worked in the process of reproduction. So basically, male and female gametes are a cell in male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ, and their nucleus take part in the process of reproduction, and the fusion of male and female gamete is termed as fertilization. It happens in a fallopian tube of female body. So there is another important reproductive organ which termed as fallopian tube of female body. The sperm released by male body and ovum is released by female body. Here we have a detailed picture of the fertilization where we have an ovum and these sperms are going to take place in the process of fusion, and this process is called as fertilization. Proceeding further, and we have some more about fertilization on this slide. During fertilization, nuclei of sperm and egg fuses to form a single nucleus. So again we have the female gamete which called egg or ova, and male gamete which called sperm. So during the fertilization they form a single nucleus that termed as zygote. And here we have some more about the different type of fertilization. The first is internal fertilization that occurs inside of the female body, such as human body. When sperm and ovum fuses, they form zygote, and this is the new cell that grown up as another human body. Next thing is external fertilization that take place outside female body in some animals. So that sounds interesting, that some of the animal having fertilization outside of their body. In this process, fertilization take place in the water. So this is another important point. The external fertilization take place inside the water. So most of the aquatic animals that survive inside the water. So external fertilization take place with fish, starfish, and or all the water bodies. Proceeding further, and we have the next topic which talks about types of viviparous and oviparous animal. Viviparous animals are the animal which gives birth to the young one, like human being. So basically when a human being give birth, it's another human being. A cat gives birth to another cat. A tiger gives birth to another tiger. So it's like the product after the reproduction comes out as another living organism. That type of animals are termed as viviparous animal. On the other hand, we have oviparous animal that are the animal that lay eggs. So very common example is hen. You all must be aware with this animal. So hen lays eggs, and those eggs carries carries another hen, or you can say the the living organism. So that's what they are different from the viviparous animal, and they termed as oviparous animal. We have some separate pictures of viviparous versus oviparous animal. Here in the left hand side we have oviparous animal, whereas in right hand side we have the animals of viviparous. Proceeding further, and we have another topic which talks about more in external and internal fertilization. External fertilization is the process which involves the union of male and female gamete outside of the female body. So as the word carries external, that makes sense from itself that the fertilization take place outside the female body. Internal fertilization is a process which involves the union of male and female gametes taking place inside the female body. So again, it's opposite of external fertilization. It takes place inside the female body. So a very common example of internal fertilization is human being, as the reproduction take place inside the female reproductive organ. So here we have a picture of external fertilization, in which external fertilization take place outside, or you can say it's an egg of frog. So basically somehow connected with viviparous and oviparous animals. So basically the external fertilization take place with oviparous animal, whereas internal fertilization take place with viviparous animal. Proceeding further, and we have a detailed picture of internal fertilization of human body. Most of the oviparous animal undergoes external fertilization, as we discussed on the last slide, and viviparous animal undergoes internal fertilization. Here we have a picture in which we have a female reproductive organ where the fetus in the uterus. So fetus is an egg which has all the clear organ that indicate that the egg is of a human being or of some other animal. So this was all about fertilization and different types of fertilization. The next slide is asking some questions based on the topic we have covered. Make sure you complete all the questions with a detailed answer. If you feel any difficulties while answering the question, you can get back to the video and clear your concept. Thank you for watching. Please, for more, please visit justtutors.com.